views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And of course, I'm your boy AT2. Before we start, shout out to all the church Hoochies out there. What's up, everybody? What's up, Leanne? Shout out to all my members, by the way. Shout out to Wendy Lucas. Shout out to Mina. Thank you guys for moderating for me, working so hard. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I just want Miss Purple, thank you for coming. I appreciate you too. Miss Purple, thank you. What's up, Elisa? What's up, Elisa? What's up, Yolanda? What's up, Beauty for Ashes? Yes. All right, we got people coming in. So I kind of wanted to give a status update on the church Hoochies story because I guess there's been a lot going on this morning, and I always like to give my commentary. I didn't realize how many people liked the last show that I did about the two church Hoochies. It's very entertaining. I love it. What's up, Stacy? Thank you for coming. What's up, Paula? We're going to have a good time this morning. It's not morning anymore, but I do have a song. Why can't we be friends? 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 Yeah, because why can't we be friends? You know, we got two church Hoochies fighting. We got Miss Val and we got Q, the church Hoochie. So this morning, Val had posted something and then she deleted it, right? But she had posted that she was gonna, that her husband was gonna catch a flight to Wisconsin and that's why it's the showdown in Wisconsin. Go to Wisconsin and pull up on Q because I guess he was talking ish and saying something. Now, I don't know what he was saying besides like, yo, what this lady is talking about is not true. I don't know what exactly it is. She didn't clarify. But of course, you know, these people always love to delete their post or private it. And so she privated the post, but she said her husband was going to go pull up. And so Q had replied back, right? He was all like, oh, you know, it's almost hunting season. He was like, it's almost hunting season. So he was basically saying that he was about to go hunt her husband down. Oh, Lord. What these people doing with the church's money? They over here fighting and ain't you know, fixing the church foundation. They over here fighting acting like goddamn fool. Ain't fixing the church foundation or nothing. What is wrong with these people? I am, oh man, it is enjoyable. But we're still confused, at least I am, like how this just seems like a mismatch battle. And like, you know, we know that Val said Q was doing some dirty stuff behind the scenes and stuff like that. We know that. But, you know, we still don't know exactly what he was doing and like who was the person that told her this information. Like, we still want to know, you know, drop it low for G. Yeah, it's definitely, that's the kind of church that Q and Miss Val go to. They definitely go to a drop it low for Jesus church. They don't go to a you know, a sanctified church, like take me to the king. They definitely go to a more like drop it low for Jesus kind of church. They don't, you know, it is what it is. Q don't live in Wisconsin. Why her husband gonna fly there? Oh, he does it? Oh, that's the joke right there. He does it. Oh. Okay, I knew he lived somewhere cold. I didn't even think to ask, I didn't even think to be all like, oh well shit, he actually doesn't know that I'm doing this. But I didn't ask Miss Val either. It's like shit, y'all commentary, y'all shit, y'all get to laugh at my shit, I get to laugh at y'all shit. It's fair game. I would hate to be at that church. Right. Right. Why are they acting a fool at the church? We just don't get it. So anyway, I guess her husband taking a flight up there to go see him, whatever. I don't understand like the energy. I would like Miss Val to explain like why she has so much smoke for this man. Like Q, listen, Q don't want to hurt nobody. You say one thing about Q, he start crying. Like you can use your words. You ain't gotta like go down there and try to hurt the man. Like I don't understand. I don't understand it. And Val, I just like. And did we talk about it too? Oh, thank you, Stephanie. And I forgot. Because I want me some chicken. Some chicken cheese. That's the inside joke, but I want me some chicken cheese and some ice too. So definitely go ahead and send $1 to the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. But thank you, Stephanie. What did Stephanie say? She said, there they go, effing up the church's money. Exactly. This was great. Oh, holy ass, yeah. Like when you come to somebody home, that's a threat. When you are like, oh, I'm gonna pull up at your place, that's a threat. Like. You can't be making those kind of threats. But we're going to play a commercial for our good sis, Stephanie. Stephanie, thank you for the $10. But next time, make it 10,000.
Before I continue with my message, thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20. But thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
Crab legs and when asked what would Jesus do, answer go hunt down someone from YouTube. Yeah, it just didn't make any sense why you want to go hunt this man down. Like, we just don't get it. What's up, Southern Belle? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Val, start with the scripture. Like yo, the church is all messed up. Yo, and that day she was, I didn't even finish. That day she was cussing out Q, right? She actually was like, guys, we're going to have Bible study at 5:00. The same lie where she was cussing this man out. She's like, yeah, come back at 5:00. We're going to have Bible study. Listen, Val, we good up over here. But, I don't know if I'm going to that Bible study. Because you need to study a little bit harder. But I don't know if I'm going to go to that same Bible study. I was trying to process that. She's telling us that there's going to be a Bible study, but we don't even know, like, are you reading the Bible, Miss Val? Like, that's what we want to know. Are you reading the Bible? Oh, BJ, I didn't even see your comment. Hold on, let me go back. Let me see. Oh, damn, I'm too far gone. What's up, Shannon? Thank you. Oh, because you had to say, okay, I get it. No, you're fine. You're fine. No, that's okay. What's up, Queen Tulsa? Thank you for coming. I don't know if it's the King James version or what. I don't know what Bible she done picked up, but this definitely ain't God like. And you know what the sad part is? And this is me being real. This is me talking as Andre Thurman II. The sad part is like there's people like me and probably other people out there that are King James Doug version. There's other people out there that kind of like don't really like the organized religion and stuff like that, and so turned off by people that's supposed to be walking like Jesus, and it turns us off and away from the church. Me being a YouTuber, I see it as entertainment. Wait, what did you church? Oh damn, I love it. What's Stephanie say? And shout out to Stephanie too. She's also a moderator. That happened to a saltine creator, their other CC content creator who had been saying repulsive things to this dude. Got on a plane and flew to where he lived. Ooh, yeah, you know, it ain't nothing but a plane ticket. What's up, Brandis? Thank you for coming. Ain't nothing but a plane ticket, you know. Some people will catch that flight and pull up on you. You got to be careful, and trust me, you better not pull up on me. I'm ready. I'm ready for the smoke. So anybody want to pull up on me, you can. I don't know if you're gonna make it out, but you can. You know, you might go home, but you ain't gonna go home like you came. You definitely gonna go home, not the same. Trust me. But like I said, you know, whether or not Q was in DMs being messy or doing this and that and all that stuff, I could see it, you know, I could see, because here's another thing. Q and Val do this. This is me being fair. This is fair commentary. They always try to rock with certain people that don't get along with other people. And so, you know, you can say like, oh, well, I can be friends with everybody. Unfortunately, in YouTube land, you cannot be friends with everybody. You just can't. And with Val and Q, they always want to be friends with everybody. And it's all like, no, like you can't mix the friend groups and try. It just doesn't work with YouTube. And especially with the doo-doo mama sector, you know, because Q and Miss Val, they're in the doo-doo mama sector, you know. You know, in the doo-doo mama sector, you can't be friends with everybody like that. In the other sectors, you can kind of do that. Definitely not in the B sector, but in the doo-doo mama sector, you can't do all that stuff. And so, you know, you got to stick with your favorite doo-doo mama, and that's it. You can't go to all the different doo-doo mamas. And that's what they've been trying to do. They've been trying to go to all the different doo-doo mamas, and it gets tricky and messy. So I can see that's probably where Val was all like, oh, you try to get in the DM because he might have talked to somebody that she doesn't like. And like I said, that gets tricky. Like, you got to stay in your circle, you know. That's best for you to do. You got to stay in your circle. Stay in your circle. Don't go all here, there, and flip flop and all that stuff. Right. Stacy, see, that's why she a member, and that's why she my motherfucking people, because she understands it. What's up, BB? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. The content creator knocked down the door. What? Oh, knocked on the door and wouldn't go away. Eventually, the dude come out and fire warrant. Ooh. See, you never, and Q said he got that smoke, you know, Q said he got that smoke. So if you ever come to his place, he got that smoke for you. You know, I ain't got no smoke for you. I do got a hammer. You will get a hammer upside your damn head, you know, allegedly, because we don't promote violence. We promote self-defense. We do not promote violence here. We promote self-defense. But allegedly, you might get a hammer upside the head, you know? She with the church. It's the Thuggers Rockers Ball. Yo, but we love it. We love it though. Yeah, I'm here for this. I'm here for the church Hoochies battling. I'm here for it. Like I honestly like this. I think and I think also too, because it's kind of confusing, because they're all like, okay, well, now you're saying that you like this. This is the reason why I like it. I think this battle is just words. I don't think it's going to get real ugly, you guys. I think honestly, it's not going to get to the point where we got to be like, okay, we got to fear for each other's life. I think it's just keyboard, you know. You know, it's keyboard warriors and stuff like that. I don't think it's gonna get dirty. So this kind of dysfunction that's going on, I like it more than the dark stuff that we've been seeing on YouTube. That's why I'm making commentary. If it was dark and I felt like, oh, people need to fear for their lives, I wouldn't make commentary off of it. But I think this is more lighthearted. So that's why, you know, and they church Hoochies. Like, they gotta be proud of who they are. Honestly, I wish this would stop with all the bullying. I don't know why we can't respect each other. Exactly. Almost 2 months ago, my stepson committed. Oh, I'm sorry about that. BJ, I am really sorry about that. Can we put some hearts in the chat for BJ? And, you know, and that's another thing too, because they're so intertwined with each other, right? Thank you, Miss Purple. Thank you for saying that. Put some hearts in the chat for her. But people are so intertwined. So when you see two people battling, like it puts the subscribers in an awkward situation. It puts them in an awkward situation, and especially when it just seems like so random, because it really seemed like this beef came out of nowhere. It didn't, like, usually beef progress. Now when I'm battling with the mall cop or whatever, when I'm battling with her, I don't want to share the same subscriber, so I don't mind putting y'all in an awkward situation. But with this right here, it really seems like it's putting people in an awkward situation because their subscribers are all intertwined with each other, and we never think about like the psychology and like what we put subscribers to. Thank you, Nikki. Oh, I see everybody. Okay. But yeah, we never really know what we're putting the subscribers through and stuff like that. So it's always important to keep that in mind. I also want to say too, now, I hope this isn't a thing where one person, and y'all can guess who I'm talking about. I hope this isn't a thing where it's one person wanting to fit in with the popular crew, and that's why they started all this. I hope. I'm not going to say who it is, but it seemed like y'all know who it is. But it seemed like somebody might have flipped to fit in with the popular crew, and I'm all like, ugh, that's not a good thing. Community pin. Wait, is that Dookie or is that a sausage? What is? I've never seen you before. What's up, Community Pin? I appreciate you being here. Or Peen, I should say. Peen, Community Peen. Trees talked about Val. Oh damn, I said her name. Oh well, who cares? I don't give a damn. That lady's still talking shit about me, and I don't care. I can't compare to somebody who has rats and roaches crawling in their living room. I can't compare. Anyway, Trees talked about Val saying she had paper in her head, so she's rocking with Q now. So she was rocking with Q. Now she's rocking with Trees again. Flip flop motherfucker. Yeah. That's confusing to me. Like, you had somebody adamantly disrespecting you and making it very public and making it very aware, and now you want to be friends with them, and it just, I hope the reason wasn't so you can fit in with the quote unquote popular crew. I hope that was not the reason. I hope the reasoning was because this man actually did something to you, and it upset you, and so you lashed out. I hope it's not, I wanted to fit in with the popular crew, because even if, like I said, even if Q did say something, you can say something about Q and his feelings are hurt and stuff like that. Like, you ain't gotta pull up on this man and send your husband down there. You can just say boo, and then Q will start crying and shit. Like, it's like, Jesus, like, you ain't got to go down there and threaten his life and all that stuff. It's not necessary. It's not worth it. I know I'm going to hell. I know I am. I believe her wig. No, not the wig. Not the wig. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Well, she said she has no proof, but has all the proof she needs. She said she never seen the letter, but accusing him of writing the letter. Yeah, I still don't understand the letter thing. Dr. Blue had said that it wasn't true about the letter. They weren't in cahoots with each other. That shit is still confusing. If there's no letter or anything to produce, then first of all, who writes a letter? That was a little suspicious to me. Like, did they mean email? But who writes a letter? Like, this ain't the 1900s, but it is what it is. That whole letter thing was trippy. I stopped going to the chat because I got labeled a troll and put on blast because I didn't want to see her bring mess back over there. Oh, so you got kicked out. Damn, they done kicked you out the church, Shannon? Right. I think that's what everybody wants to see. They want to see the receipts. Has Val even discussed the problem with Q? I think indirectly. I think when he went on the panel, that was like their discussion. Other than that, there wasn't like a real discussion where they talked to each other. No. Right. And it seems like there's people that still like Val, like they still like her, and they just want her to stop with the mess. She is also accusing content creators of crimes against her. First, it was Sparkle Alley, then Marcella, and Bus God, we going. Oh God, we I mean, yeah, I that's still to be questioned. I do remember the Sparkle Alley part, and I had a problem with that. And then it was said by another content creator, like, oh no, she wasn't talking about Sparkle Alley, but it alluded to it. That thing was all confusing right there. It was very confusing. And then the thing with Marcella, it was like, okay, like I don't know. It's like when you say things, we got to see proof of it. I am so confused about this issue with Q and Val. I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone. Shit, we all do. Mm, man. Amen. Right. It just seems kind of all over the place. It really seems like all over the place, and it's like um everybody gets tagged in. It's happened to me before, but everybody gets tagged in to be the fall guy and like the person to attack. It's happened to many people. And it just kind of seems like that's the thing that's going on. It's like, okay, it's well, damn, Q Ben had a seat at the chair. Let me not even lie about that. He's been in the hot seat, and I guess currently he's still in the hot seat. But I think it's also important, like, you got to protect your energy. You got to rock with the people that you know who are good for you. Don't be trying to be friendly with everybody. And when you try to do the whole friendly with everybody, and they rock with people that don't like you and stuff, it's best to cut everybody off. And I think now he'll learn. Well, I can't even say he'll learn that. We don't know. Well, it's to be determined. In my opinion, she's a pathological liar. Ooh, that's Buscard, not me. Oh, Snooki, yes, Snooki, yeah. Val was lying about her son. Sparkle noticed she never shared that conclusion of what that story was. I forgot all. You know what? Wow. Now that y'all mention it, I forgot all about that. That is true. Like, we still kind of like, because that was a serious accusation. And it just kind of just went away, and it was kind of like, okay, whatever happened with that. I love Val, but here we go. But I stopped following her because of what she did to Snooki. You don't do that to a friend. Honestly, don't make statements. God told me to do this. God does not hurt their children. You're right about that. God does not hurt their children. You're definitely right. A lot of us were appreciative when she called out Snooki's lies and trolling. Prior to that, she said she wanted nothing to do with the basement people. And look what she did to her own loyal subscriber, Yvette Abby. Right, and blamed her as being like a troll. Yeah, shout out to Yvette Abby, but blamed her like and said she was like a troll, and and then there was like confusion regarding that. It was a lot. If you're gonna lead with God, you got to lead with God. Because right now it's not leading with God, and that's the honest truth. It's not leading with Jesus. Take me to the King. You taking us to Satan. You're not taking us to the King. Jesus gave us all proof. We need Mother Evangelist, Sunday School Superintendent, the prophet. Needs to meditate on that and have a little talk with him. I mean, damn, I couldn't say it no better. I could not have said it any better. Let's go ahead and play a commercial on that. Thank you, Stephanie.
Girl, lawyer. Instead, he was at the buffet eating crab legs, sucking on crab legs, girl. He was over there just cracking them crab legs and sucking on them and eating them. Girl, he didn't go get him a lawyer. He was at the buffet eating the crab legs, girl. Oh, girl. You know I got the receipts, girl.
You know, people still mad that I play that commercial. Like sometimes I'll get comments on like, I can't believe you played that commercial and why are you messing with her? And it's all like, what? Do you not know what happened? I honestly unsubscribed to Val when the whole Tulsa situation. Oh yeah, that was a whole mess, you know. Situation went down. Tulsa got jumped by Val's mods and Rotten Root, trash ass shit showed up. Right. That whole situation went down, and yeah, that was an ugly situation. But I know that she did go to her channel and, you know, apologize for her, so that we kind of you know, forgave her for that. But that was still a Subi up burp. That was still like a messy situation, you know. Right. Right, that is true. We keep letting it slide and slide and slide, and then it ends up happening again. You're right. Um, and you know, we're all human, and we all can make mistakes. You know, nobody is perfect. Definitely me. I'm not perfect. We all can make mistakes, but it's when you make mistakes repeatedly, and keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again, and it's all like, damn, you really haven't learned from shit. And that's what it seems like. Damn, you still haven't learned, making mistakes over and over again, and so many dangerous mistakes, you know, dangerous mistakes that can really jeopardize somebody's life. You definitely need to repent for some of this stuff, you know. When she told Q to get off the panel, bitch. Oh yeah, she's like, get off my panel, bitch. Yo, I was all like, yo, what would Jesus do in that moment? And listen, we're not bullying, because I don't want that to be the narrative. Oh, you guys are bullying, you're bullying. We're not bullying. We're just giving commentary. I told Val in the comments, I feel like her subs that support her and expendable, right? Every time she gets some spotlight, her whole demeanor changes. And let me tell you, YouTube will have you feeling yourself. YouTube will have you right. YouTube will have you feeling yourself. And I feel that sometimes, even though she means well, I feel that YouTube, she gets wrapped up in the YouTube shit. She really does get wrapped up in the YouTube stuff where it's all like, oh man, like I'm getting this attention, and so I'm gonna keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And then when something happens, you know, she goes over to the other side and back and forth and back and forth, and it's all like, yo, you can't do that. Just be yourself. Like, you don't have to put on an act. You know, that's the thing. Do not put on an act. Be yourself. And all this putting on an act, and act and stuff like that, we don't like that. Don't put on an act at all. Please do not. Don't put on an act with us. Be yourself. It's important to be yourself. Do not put on an act. I'm seeing y'all tag Yvette Abby, but I can't see her. Where is she? Okay. But yeah, be yourself. Like, don't do this whole flip-flopping, and because the message is tricky. What is your message? What are you trying to convey to the people? What are you trying to convey to the people that watch you? You know, what message are you trying to give them? She gonna cuss you out in the name of Jesus. I don't think Val is gonna cuss me out. She might have a response, but I don't think she's gonna cuss me out. She's not gonna cuss me out. Definitely, no. I don't think she wants to do that. I don't understand why someone who is an evangelist is even in the doo-doo mama. See, I got you saying doo-doo mama sector. Right. I don't understand why they in the doo-doo mama sector. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. No hate, but truthfully, Val is a servant of. Whoa, I will just put that up there. I ain't gonna read that one. I ain't gonna read that one. Woo, woo. I mean, hey, the people, the people. This is the people. The people have spoken, and this is what the people saying. You know, I didn't say that, but I mean, yeah. I don't like Snooki, but I could see why she wouldn't want to be friends with her anymore. Flip flopping and all the time isn't cute, right? That's fair. She ain't ordained. She gave herself. But don't we all give ourselves titles, though? To be fair, let's be clear. We all give ourselves titles, you know. Some people say they're a superstar, they're famous, they're a celebrity, they're a cop when they actually do security at a mall. You know, there's a lot of us who make claims of we're somebody who we're not. All right, y'all. I don't shoot the shit with y'all and have fun with y'all. I appreciate every single last one of y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Um, and I love how Wendy Lucas always put up my quotes. I love that. But thank you guys. Thank you to Stephanie for super chatting. If anybody cash out Venmo or PayPal, I appreciate that. I didn't get any notifications, but I appreciate that. Thank you everybody who's been in the chat. We had fun this morning. Either way, we just hope that they keep this surface level and they keep this on the keyboard. You know, we don't want them. Oh, how are you gonna? How Red Label gonna come at the end? Hold on, y'all. We ain't gonna leave yet. We gonna see if Red Label would like to say anything before we leave. This fool went ahead and came at the end of the damn show. Oh. Thank you, Stephanie. For what shall it profit an evangelist on YouTube? Wait, you know what? She's a televangelist. Ding, 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 ding. You know, that's what it is. She's a televangelist. You know, a televangelist is one of those that you know, for profit, like a Joel Osteen. Is that how you say his name? A Joel Osteen. She's a televangelist. Now I get it. You know, except she's a YouTube evangelist. Nah, I like televangelist. She's a televangelist. And so there's the event, Abby. I can see her now. She's a televangelist, and that's what she does. I get it. You know, with me personally, I see all these YouTubers as entertainers. I don't see a right for profit Christians on TV. Exactly. Thank you. Shout out to Daryl. Make sure you guys follow him. But it's all for profit. And you know, there's some people who are prophets, and then there's some people that profit. You know, two different things. And I think it is one of those situations where, what's up, Lisa? Thank you for coming. I think, you know, she's an entertainer. And so I think people are looking to her for, do you have me blocked? I dropped the link. Somebody repost the link for Q. Oh, well, actually the moderators have to do it. Wendy, Mina, Stephanie, repost the link. But I think, you know, what it is that some people well, let me not say some people, subscribers come sometimes get on here and they see someone and they look at them as they're a real person or whatever. For the most part, AT2, Andre Turner II, I am a real person, but a lot of the stuff that I do, I'm playing a caricature. You know, I'm an entertainer. I consider myself an entertainer. You know, I consider myself an entertainer. Val, to me, is an entertainer. I think Q would be an entertainer. You know, I see a lot of these people as entertainers. So I never get too wrapped up in, you know, who's this and who's that. It's all for entertainment. And I think some people really believe that people are who they say they are. And when they turn out not to be who they say they are, you guys get upset by it. And so, my best advice to tell any of you, please look at these people like your favorite reality TV people. That's probably the best. Look at them as your favorite, like, reality show, like the Housewives, the Real Housewives of YouTube. That's how I see a lot of these people. Uh, oh, Lord. Is Eric
What's going on?
the spouse? Oh, can you hear me? Is Eric the Oh, he has me playing in the background. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Is Eric the spouse?
Yes.
Okay. So are you in fear for your life?
Hell to the no.
Because you said you don't live in a residential. You gotta take a private road to get where you are.
Yeah, I'm like, you want to try that shit over here in the white man's country on these country roads?
But how did it get to this level of where, like, she's sending the husband after you? Like, what happened? Like, did something happen last night?
I have the slightest idea. I woke up this morning and everybody was asking me, have you been on YouTube yet? And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
why? And then I got all these damn DMs and screenshots saying, go look at such and such page. And I'm just like, well, that's strange. Like, when did I threaten her? I don't recall threatening her. And it has escalated to this level. It's ridiculous.
Right. All of a sudden it has escalated to this level, and, like, we don't even know where it came from. Like, usually it's this thing where, like, gradually over time, like, the beef might be getting hot or something, but
Right.
this just seemed like it came out of nowhere. Like, it just kind of like, yo, like, what made you want to now all of a sudden pull up on this man? Now it's getting violent,
The whole shit is weird because I literally just talked to this woman last Sunday, and then she did her live on Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Damn,
then
this only been a week. It felt like it's been like a whole month.
and then she said that she got the call that night, which would have been that Monday. But then she also said she got the call that day. So I'm just like, well, which is it? Did you get it Monday or did you get it Tuesday, the day you did your live? Like, I just talked to you a couple days ago, and this just came out of left field.
Mm. Okay. So it was like, one day she was like, oh, we're cool. You talked to her that Sunday. Then that day she, quote unquote, said that she got a call saying that this happened. My thing is, why didn't she, if you were on the phone with her on Sunday, why didn't she call you that Sunday and be like, hey, Q, what's going on?
That part. So I'm just minding my business. I just got back. I went back to my office this last week, and my phone was blowing up asking me if I was on YouTube, and I'm like, no, I'm working. Like, I'm literally tending to my business, literally, because I had most of July off due to my procedure, and it was my first week back. And then I get back to my office, and then the screenshots and the DMs, and then I was being summoned. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Right. Someone said it happened on Monday.
On Monday?
Yeah, allegedly the phone call that she got, that somebody exposed that.
Well, remember, she said if you listen to her live, she said that she had got the call that night. She didn't know she was on a three-way call, which I don't understand because IG tells you who calls you within that party. So it went from that night to being that day. So I'm like, did you get the call on Monday night or did you get it on Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday morning? Just the shit wasn't adding up. If you really listen to what she says, it wasn't adding up. And then she didn't know she was on a three-way call. And I'm just like, okay. Last month or 2 months ago, it was Snooki. And before that, it was Marcella and Snooki and Sparkle Alley. And who else have been accused of this shit? That no one has ever seen this damn letter or email.
Right. We still haven't seen it. I was kind of wondering, do you think that this might have been all planned out so she can fit in with the popular crew?
The way she goes flippity flop to these people who have dragged her and her family and trying to be their friends or colleague on YouTube is very weird to me. This woman has drugged her whole marriage and her whole family, her whole health history, and she still wants to be this damn person's friend. I don't get it.
Yeah, because 3 hours ago, she definitely was probably was more than 3 hours. She had to smoke. She said, "Well, I said it. It would happen. 3 hours to Minnesota, husband. He's arriving on a 10, so he can match your energy. So folks never learn calling me out my name and lying on me, still causing chaos." And then she says, "Everything isn't for you two, honey. You are so good at playing innocent. You could have admitted to your part, but you want to play like I'm lying? Clicking up. Okay." That's what she
Yeah.
said. And so also when I seen that, I was like, where'd this come from?
Like I'm so calm right now because I know I don't have anything to do with this whole situation that she's talking about. So
Yeah.
it's just boggling to me. But I have not looked into this woman, her history, her background, her criminal record. I have not told any subs to do that. So it's just like, are we big? Are you for real? Do the meds need to be regulated? Like, what is happening?
Right, right. And she had so many people supporting her. I mean, you were a supporter, supporting her, really there for her. It just seems like her energy is off. Like, what happened to her,
I think like you said earlier, I think she is trying to fit in with a certain group of people who have drugged her uh, through the mud, and
Mhm.
she wants their approval for some reason. It's very weird, girl. It's weird.
Yeah, like I try to see like, okay, maybe it's a thing where okay, I'm gonna just put it out there. A lot of the stuff that she says, I don't believe. And I think, a lot of us have been feeling it, and then none of us have actually vocalized it or said it. What's up, Elise? None of us have vocalized it or said it. And so now it's to the point where we're like, oh, here we go with something else. And like, it's like this time we can't rock with it.
It's just crazy, and I'm taking this at a level 4 with how I am handling the situation. No one has seen me go above a 6 yet. So I'm just I'm trying to remain calm for you too.
Oh, please don't be calm. We want to be entertained. Like we
No,
want you to.
I have to be calm because I know that my channel is still being watched by my broker's office and the things I say and do.
Oh,
So I am being calm.
yeah, yeah. You did mention, that you had people calling your job and just all the craziness. Like, is your job secure? Like, like
I'm
how
a
how have
1099,
they
not a
been
W
handling
two.
this?
I'm a 1099, not a W-2. My job is
Okay.
fine. However, when it comes to things that are much bigger than my office, especially the meetings that I have with the Chamber of Commerce and whatnot, and city
Okay.
planning and zoning, it's just, yeah. So I'm very cautious of how I've been behaving myself and what I say and do.
Right. And did you ever call her out her name?
No,
Okay, because none of us heard it, or maybe we might have missed it. But she never said the name that you called her or anything like that, and we kind of was like,
unless
"Well, where'd it
unless
come
she found
from?"
the name Diddy. That's the only time I called her out of her name.
Oh, you did call her Diddy. the, that has to be the dumbest thing ever. But that was on her channel that day that you had called her Diddy, so I don't understand why. Y'all, what's going on with this $100 thing? Can y'all explain that?
Oh, yes. I know that. I know that story. Remember she did that live and she was like, "I can buy your whole block. This ring right here can buy your whole block,"
Uh
right?
huh.
And then it turned out that she had borrowed money from another content creator to
Oh
pay
yeah,
Marcella
Fizzle
back.
Grace. She had borrowed
Yes.
money from her. Yeah. Uh, Bills of Grace, if you watching, click the link. But yeah, and that's another thing too. It just seems like there's so many smoke and mirrors, and we're just not understanding where all of this is coming from. And
I was just shocked just as much as you all.
Right. And we don't hate the lady. Here's the thing. We don't hate her. We just want to know, like, hey, is this all for entertainment? Like, let us know if it's all for entertainment. You know, if it's all for entertainment, good. You know, I understand it. Like, let's do it. Just like with my situation with the other lady. I understand now that was just a ploy. It was entertainment and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay, even though it was nasty, dirty, and grimy, it's all for entertainment. I get it. So now I leave you where you at. But it just seemed like, oh, go ahead.
She tried calling me a few times today, and I denied the call. This was after she made her post. And I said, I do not communicate with people who have threatened me in my life. And and we just gonna keep it at that. And so she started to reach out to people that I associate with to relay messages. And I said, okay, I appreciate that. But make that your last message that you send me from her, because I don't want to hear it.
I just added that to the title of the video. I said, Miss Val Called Q, exclusive.
But like the whole shit is just crazy. For her to go with this narrative, that I was investigating her and her family and all this. If I wanted to do it, I could do it my damn self, because I'm completely capable in doing it on my own. So I would.
Oh, I didn't even hear about that. She said that you try to investigate her family.
Yes, and pull up her criminal record and all this other shit. Yeah, where you been, sir?
Okay, let me tell you the truth. So honestly, I haven't like watched any of this really. It's more like I've been hearing from outside sources and stuff like that. But damn, that's crazy.
Talking about I'm having Zoom calls and Google Meets with subscribers to employ them to investigate her and her life. I'm like, I don't need the people to do that. I can do it on my own.
Right. And that was crazy to me. Like, you know, as far as her thinking that you're out to get her, like, why? What would be your reason why you were out to get her?
Right. What was the point?
We're still confused by that.
Me too.
Because that doesn't just come from anywhere. Like, there's something that had to happen where you're like, okay, I want to get this lady or get her. And, you know, well, let's put this, everything that y'all talked about, because you guys were friends or acquaintances, right? Everything that you guys ever had a conversation about, now do you like question it? Like, damn, was this lady really being herself?
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, there was a time where she and I had a falling out when I felt like I was being set up when I went over on her panel, and then, you know, Right at Root came up, and I got muted, and you know, that person got to say whatever she wanted to say, and I felt like I was being baited for content.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Y'all know that the world is on fire, souls. Wait, huh? Kim, I don't understand what you're talking about. Is she trying to say we going to hell?
No, we've never been here and won't be back. Do y'all know that the world is on fire, souls? Restake. What is that? Re at stake and sitting up here laughing, building foolishness, keep laughing, church. Yeah. What? So
oh, probably because the church Hoochies. She's probably offended by the church Hoochie thing. But y'all are church Hoochies, though. Like, I don't know what else to call y'all but church Hoochies. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what's so wrong about being called a church Hoochie, but okay. Anyway.
But there's a lot of people being set up and pinned up against each other for content. There's a puppeteer or several puppeteers behind the scenes that are trying to orchestrate the shit between content creators.
Do you think now that because remember we were on that live with Hood Life, Benz, and all that? Do you think now that we you know, you guys kind of squashed everything, was like, oh, we're good. Now this is where all of this had came up. What's up, Marie? Thank you for coming.
Hey, Marie.
This is where all this stuff came up from, because it's all like, oh, now he working with them, or now they're cool.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point. YouTube does no longer surprise me at this point.
Right. I was kind of thinking that, and then I was like, no, that just seems so dumb. But none of this shit makes sense. I mean, it makes sense to me now.
It's just, I'm just confused because she did her live, right? Because she got the phone call because she was packing for her trip. When is this trip taking place? Are you on the road with Eric? Like, what's going on? Like, you were packing for
Right.
this trip when you got the phone call, but yet you're at home threatening me online. I don't get it. It's just so weird.
Oh, she's supposed to be on vacation. Anyway, let me go ahead and play a commercial. Marie, thank you so much. Make sure you guys follow Universal Tea with Marie. She sent $10 super chat. Because you did that, our good sis, we're gonna play a commercial for you.
I'm fucking broke. This ain't even my real hair.
Yes, and thank you to anybody who cashed out PayPal or Venmo. I had to take off the notification so it doesn't distract me and stuff like that. So if you guys did send anything, thank you. I'll definitely thank you after the show. But anyway, continuing. And now, do you feel like you should have answered that call from Val?
No, not at all. I
That's
mean,
fair.
now you want to call me after you made a live earlier last week. Why you didn't pick up the phone then to ask me what was going on? And now that shit's hitting the fan and you're losing subs by the day, now you want to call? Like,
oh, she losing subs? You know I'm petty, so I'm looking right now. Hold on, y'all.
I know.
Because that does make a difference. You be like, "Ooh, maybe I should apologize now." Okay, we looking. Okay. Oh, it was at 900, right? 936 subscribers.
No, it was like 948 or 49 or something along those lines.
Oh, okay. So she lost a few. Okay, got it. But anyway,
Not
now,
like we sub checking or anything, but I get the DM saying I unsubscribed from that woman because she's fake and phony, blah 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 blah.
right, and I had people in the chat also say that too, that they unsubscribed. I was thinking something about. You said that when she was calling, you didn't answer, so she talked to some mutual people and they came over and told you. So was it like she wanted to have like resolution, or she wanted the smoke? What exactly was she calling you for? Do you know?
Hold on, let me read one of the messages. One quick second.
Oh, okay.
One
Because I
was
definitely
like,
would have picked up the phone and been like, see, Wu Chow would have cussed her out, yeah.
I'm just passing on the message. Don't shoot the messenger. And I said, and I decided she thought she was going to drag it. Okay, please make sure that's the last message you communicate with me from her, please and thank you. She would like to say that she is not threatening you and she still loves you. And I'm like, what?
Oh, that ain't love. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. That is not love.
And I'm like, say that again. And then one person is like, she loves him again. And I'm like, right? I'm like, I'm done. Don't send me any more messages.
Right. And Trick Mama's turned off by it too. Like, she said she defended that woman. I think a lot of people did. And like now they're like, oh, yo, what's going on? Like, this ain't making no sense to us,
And then she made it seem, well, she was trolling my comment page earlier this morning. She was leaving messages like, I'm like, not this woman trolling my comments.
Oh, really?
But then it went to, she said that someone reported her post, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that she was insinuating that I reported her post, which I did not do at all. And then other people start dropping down in her comment section saying, I reported your post, whatnot. And then lo and behold, she started deleting the comments.
Right. because I mean, it was a threat. It's a clear threat, and it's like, whoa, like, like, what? How did it get to this point where you want to get physical and like you're gonna take a plane ticket? Like, people had the right to do that. Um, and at least that to me, that's what it seemed like in the beginning, because me and Val, we didn't really rock with each other, and then like later on, you know what, I was like, I see this lady for what she is. I ain't tripping off of her. It is what it is. And so after that, we kind of we're cordial. I wouldn't say friends. We're cordial. I even wanted to interview her before this stuff even happened and stuff like that, and I still will. She's welcome to the channel. Don't block her. She's welcome. We just want some clarification on what is going on. AT, thank you for your help with my questions. You're kind. Oh, you're welcome, of course. I'm always down to help. Um, but she's welcome to my channel whenever she wants to talk or she feels like she needs something to say. She's welcome. But we just have questions like, where is your, not even loyalty, but where's your self love for yourself? Because right now you definitely ain't loving yourself.
And I am being completely respectful. I am remaining calm because she does not want me to go, as one content creator says, ziggity boom. Because I do have receipts on some things, and I am holding them close to my chest.
Oh,
so do not play in my face.
Not the receipt.
Please do not play in my face. I am being respectful because I respect her as a person, and who she is and what she represents. But this person right now, I do not recognize, and I'm just gonna say that she's having an episode, and I'm just gonna continue with what I do, and not, blow up some shit up over there in that church.
Right, because you definitely could. And Marie, thank you for sending another super sticker. I appreciate that. We're going to play a commercial for you.
Hey, 82, how are you?
I'm doing good. I just got home, but I just got finished cooking. You know what I cooked?
What you cooked?
I cooked ribs. Can I show you my ribs?
Please show the ribs.
Let me show you my ribs real quick. Can you see my ribs? Y'all see my ribs? Y'all see my ribs? Oh no, my camera.
Oh, this motherfucker right here gotta be stopped, bitch. You're not coming back.
I had to play a classic. Speaking of Val, there's always seems to be like some kind of controversy or some kind of like big story around her. Like, she's a great storyteller, I will say that, but it's always like some kind of convoluted story. Like, where do these stories come from?
AT2, stop.
No, just like, where these big, like, these stories and like scenarios, like, they just never seem to make any sense. It just seems like it's always like all over the place, and we try to make sense of it, but we can't. And it's only so many times you can cry wolf and we don't believe you. And now we're at the point where like, yo, we don't believe anything, because now we're remembering, yo, you did this to this, you did this to this, you did this to this, you did that, and we're remembering all this, and it was like, wait, all these stories never had any conclusion. It was like all of a sudden, you made accusations, and then all of a sudden you dropped it, and it's all like, no, 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 no. You can't make crazy accusations about people and then just drop it like it never happened.
And
I don't play that
like,
shit, and obviously you don't play
done.
that. Right. And that's the thing too. Like, you're done with it at this point. It's all like, just stay in your lane, stay in your corner. Like, don't talk to me. Like, I don't want anything to do with you. I think you're doing the right thing. I don't think you need to speak on it at all.
And if people pay attention to me, if I have an issue with someone and I say I can show a receipt, I always present a receipt. And what is happening with me, with her, she has not provided a single receipt for any of the people that have been accused of this whole shit she's trying to put on people.
Right. Excuse me, because it just seems that, yo, you want to rock with a new crew, you want to feel like you're in the popular gang, and it doesn't seem that she's actually being herself. This is all to get popularity. It's like anytime that somebody, gives her a little shine, she runs with it and completely does a 180. And then when they have a falling out, she comes back and tries to be like, oh, you guys, we're going to try to lead with this and that. And so like, no, like we just seen you act a goddamn fool. You can't pretend like that shit didn't happen. And I think we have to start remembering what people are doing and stop forgetting it. A lot of times we just pass it off like, oh, it's just them or this is their character. No, if they do some fucked up shit, we got to hold them accountable,
Right. It's giving me very wolf in sheep's clothing. It has been for quite some time. And when you come for me, you better make sure you do not miss. Do not miss.
Right,
Because
right.
what you were trying to do, it ain't working. You can keep trying it. And I have absolutely no issues on posting the things I know. What you caused me to do since this whole debacle.
Right, right. And to answer, because some people are like, I'm surprised she ain't clicked the link. The reason why she's not going to click the link is because she knows that I would hold her feet to the fire, and it wouldn't be like such a sugar-coated interview and stuff like that. Like I would definitely ask her the question. So, it's not that I wouldn't be professional. I wouldn't call her out her name or anything like that. But we have questions like, yo, why are you always coming up with these stories and then the stories never have any conclusion to them? Like, that's a fair question. We see it,
Like, I mean, case in point, the whole situation when she was on quote unquote physical therapy, right?
Uh-huh.
I never posted receipts about people sending me things about her. Like, why are her walls in her house the same color of the walls in the physical therapy department at the hospital? Why does it look like the artwork has been removed from the walls when she's in physical therapy, which is the same color of her house? Like, shit like that. But I never said any of that stuff.
I had to cover my face.
I mean, we can do a comparison. I mean, you open the door. I mean, might as well walk on through it because I can keep going.
Right, right. I think also this too. I think a lot of us have to be honest. Did we believe that the lady had
Why
a
are
near-death
you
experience?
in physical therapy and you cannot walk and you are wearing wedges in Texas?
Oh my God.
These are valid questions. The people would like to know, but I never presented them.
Yeah, it is some valid shit. I'll say that. We wanted to know. You said that you was having a near life death experience, but you had people looking on YouTube and stuff like that. It didn't make any sense to me or other people.
Don't play with me. I got God on my side, man.
Yeah, a lot of it didn't make any sense. Why you said you couldn't do this or that, and listen. If you are really sick or something is going on, I don't think being on YouTube is the right thing to do. That's how I'll say that. That's how I'll clean that up right now. I'll clean that up. So yeah, if you are really sick, if something going on, you shouldn't be on YouTube. Oh, there we go. I had to clean that up because I don't want to make assumptions, but I mean,
don't get me on that train because I can keep going, but I'm gonna be quiet out of respect for her.
Right. By the way, what are wedges?
82, you got Google.
Like the shoes, like
the shoes that are like platform-ish, like.
Yeah, but then she couldn't walk. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not going down that road. Never mind. But anyway, Q, now that you are coming and you want to rebrand, what are you going to rebrand to, or are you still trying to figure that out?
Red Label is still going to be Red Label, but the Struggle Apartment will be about, politics and news and all that good stuff. YouTube news as well. But those are going to be mostly uploads to me with interviews and conversations with other YouTubers from other sectors.
Right. And you know what? I like how, you are taking something that was used as a negative to you, and now you're gonna make a whole series of it. And that's what I did. Like the same thing with the Judge Velvet thing, I stopped it because I just figured like, well, first of all, the wigs got kind of matted and ratted up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I wanted to take a negative experience and turn it into a positive and use comedy and stuff like that. So I appreciate that you're using that in order to take advantage of that. Why not use what they say against you and turn it into a positive?
Why not? Make
right. That's definitely the right thing. What'd you say, Q? I'm sorry, I overtalked.
I said make some lemonade with those lemons.
Right, exactly. Well, Q, I'm gonna go ahead and end the show right here. Thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. You all have a good weekend. Happy Sunday, fun day.
Yes, and we're glad that you're back to work too. And so, you're on the road to recovery. We appreciate that.
Have fun.
You too. Have a good one. All right, y'all. We coming to the end of the show. Like I said, everybody's welcome on the channel. Nobody is banned or blocked or anything like that. I appreciate everybody for the super chats, super stickers. Thank you. Thank you for everybody who was chilling in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate every single one of y'all. We'll be back later because I want to talk about that whole Britney thing. The Doja Cat thing, like we're gonna go back to our content, the celebrity gossip and stuff like that. But we love talking about the church hoochies. We love how they act the fool and they keep us entertained. So why not? But before we go, I'm gonna hit y'all with the crab legs because I know some of y'all want the damn crab leg commercial. Here we go, y'all.
Girl,